a battle through the opening round of the college football playoff. And now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome to the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans, site of the All-State Sugar Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So Penn State's offense making their way on the field today. And the reason why this is one of the games of the week is you got a receiving core that's just been lighting people up. So hard to stop collectively. But they're running into an elite defense that's filled with confidence too, Kirk.
Yeah, Chris, I'm going to turn it around a little bit and talk about, I think, the offensive line. We know what the receivers can do. Will the quarterback have enough time against this defense to be able to make the throws where he can try to expose the secondary? That's the real challenge. Can you protect the quarterback to give these receivers a chance to make plays?
He stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. An inside give now from the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. The Longhorns offense comes out for their first possession today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coaches told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 27.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Longhorns are in the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Touchdown, Longhorns, as they claim the lead in this playoff game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. First play of the drive, they look to the right. Defense surrounds it, just a short gain on that completion. So 2nd and 7, a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And now the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Solid gain. Moves the ball to the 43.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
We go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. Longhorns will crank up the tempo.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Has the first down and more. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just a really good job up front opening up that hole. And I'll tell you, watching this back more and more, love his vision, love the instincts that he has as a runner, and he has that combination of physicality and speed to be able to pick up first downs like that.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They make the stop, but it'll be 1st and 10 now from the 18.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
We're going to go with the Wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. And the back now goes in motion, and it's a direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all.
I love the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little bit lacking on that one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board on that call.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grabbed by the receiver. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
The real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it. That puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
There's a run call on 3rd and goal. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, considering they've been out there for a long time on this drive, they sure showed a lot of endurance there, coming up with a big stop. And now it's 4th and goal. And as an offensive coordinator and head coach, with this kind of drive, it just seems like you'd be...
Touchdown, Texas. They finish off the scoring drive. Extra point try coming now. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And they'll use the ground game here. Breaks free. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area. Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris, and Kajana Carter, and Larry Johnson, and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
Defense will make the stop of what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. The Nittany Lions will send their punt team onto the field. And this is off the side of the foot. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. It's been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Incomplete. Second down coming out. They'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for his big tight end. Deflected. The defense forcing the incompletion. Brings up fourth down. Longhorns will have to punt this one away. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. He'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
They look to throw it here on second down. There's contact on the throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Completion made, and the senior quarterback showing his toughness to take that hit. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. He'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got him probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
That gain sets up a third down play. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the right side. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all
year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
And the Nittany Lions are going to cash in this red zone trip. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
They try to sneak it for the first. Did not get there. And now it's going to bring up 4th down and 1.
That's a good effort, but just not enough for the first down. I think, Chris, the defense had an idea this play was coming. You could see him pinch to the inside to prevent the quarterback from breaking past the line to gain.
Clean toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That's a crucial score for the offense. Chipping away, Kirk, just trying to stay in this game here.
Yeah, it's too early to see if this touchdown is going to change the momentum and allow them to cut down into the lead even further. But if you're this head coach, you tell your team, let's just keep chipping away.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's caught. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Longhorns come to the line to run the hurry-up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The Longhorns pick up enough yardage to get a 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Boy, just a beautiful hole here opened up by this offensive line. And, Chris, the more I watch this Texas running back, the more I'm starting to really appreciate things like his vision and instincts as a ball carrier. You know he's got that combination of power and speed, but you start to watch him run this football, you can see why defensive coordinators around the country are very nervous when they have to go up against him.
He's back to throw again on 2nd down. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going. The Longhorns are going to keep this drive moving.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go at the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Play action here on 1st down. The short completion of the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Handoff in a single back formation. Fighting off the defender.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Back's got it again. They They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Little eye candy here from the offense, some pre-snap motion. It's a run. Running back's got it. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled at the 2 after the completion. The defense really up against it now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They'll run the option. Pitches to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
BAT is good. They're pulling ahead now, 21-7. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? Caught by the receiver. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The game moves the ball to the 43. First down coming up. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he finds the running back in the flat. And will be smothered right at the line for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? From the gun, he looks for an open man. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. He'll go down after a nice pickup on the play. That'll be a first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And they've got him for a sack. A great defensive play, and that should do it for the half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He dumps it off to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense had everything covered downfield. The quarterback tries to check it down, but how about the defensive speed to be able to sniff that out?
And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
High completion sets up a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Here's a target, and it's complete. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. The Longhorns come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff.
Christina, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The ball is caught. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Longhorns are looking to keep this drive going. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the football. Makes the catch. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looking to chuck it again. It's an out route, the catch made. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. The shotgun running play call. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Handoff here from the shotgun. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Touchdown, Texas. Strong game by this quarterback. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies, provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Texas.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made in space. Look out. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. So just one play, and they're just shy of midfield now. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Out of the gun now on third down. Oh, they trap him for a sack. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. will take a timeout while they check it out. The Nittany Lions will bring their punt team onto the field. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And the coverage team able to bring him down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Here's the first play of the drive. It started at the 28. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Handoff heading left. Got the first and still going. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid game.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
There you go, defense. Listen, it's not been a great day for these guys, but this time they stepped up and took out some of that frustration. Nice play.
Now it's 2nd down here. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Tight end makes the grab.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
And it's a bunch formation. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position. Longhorns pick up enough yards to move the sticks. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Ball handed off. The junior able to bring him down quickly. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Stopped short of the touchdown, but the offense is set up now 1st and goal.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer.
And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Well, I just love to see an offense finish off a drive. You get inside that 5-yard line, you've got to be able to pound the ball to the goal line and into the end zone. Great job to finish it off.
The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. The pass rush gets home.
Man, how impressive have these guys been in this football game? I really expected to see a very different outcome with the hype of this quarterback and the way he's played most of this year. But this defense has held him under 200 yards passing. They've got a nice lead, and they are not sitting back and resting on their laurels. They're applying more pressure, and they come up with a sack here.
They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick completion to the tight end. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Nittany Lions come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the ball. Swarmed with a pass rush, a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Here's a throw underneath the back.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
And here comes a deep shot. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Right away with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Any hopes of staying alive in the playoff depend on making a play, scoring and scoring quickly here. It's desperation time. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, can you believe it? Drop the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. Wide open downfield. He's found some room at the 45. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Handoff from the shotgun. finding space at the 20. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Second down after that previous play.
Watch the screen, baby, watch that screen.
They'll switch it up, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Sophomore trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. It's a short completion to the big tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And the running back takes the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Keeping it on the ground here. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, an interesting call here. I know they have the lead, but I thought they might throw the football. They surprised me, but you know who they didn't surprise? That defense. They were not shocked at all by the run call on third down and long. They stuffed that right at the line of scrimmage.
Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.